Imagine a man who was born a slave, a man who grew up in a palace, a man who later commanded kings, divided the sea, and led millions of people. That man was Moses. But here is the surprising truth. Moses did not become powerful because of money, armies, or politics. His true power came from 5 spiritual secrets that anyone can learn today. In this video, we will reveal the 5 secrets that made Moses rich and powerful, and how these same principles can change your life. Stay with me until the end, because the 5th secret is the most powerful one. 1. Intimacy with God. The first secret of Moses' power was his close relationship with God. One day, while Moses was in the wilderness, he saw something unusual: a bush burning but not consumed. This was the famous burning bush moment. Instead of ignoring it, Moses turned aside to investigate, and that decision changed his life forever. God spoke to him, called him, and gave him authority to confront Pharaoh. True power does not begin with influence over people. It begins with connection with God. The closer Moses became to God, the more powerful his life became. 2. Obedience to God's voice. The second secret was obedience. When God told Moses to return to Egypt, it was not easy. Egypt was the place where Moses had once fled for his life. Yet, Moses obeyed. Because of his obedience, he witnessed the incredible 10 plagues of Egypt that forced Pharaoh to release the Israelites. Obedience unlocks divine power. Many people want blessings, but few are willing to follow God's instructions. Moses obeyed, even when it was uncomfortable. 3. Humility. The Bible describes Moses in an extraordinary way. It says he was the most humble man on earth. Even though he performed miracles and led millions, Moses never let pride control him. When people complained, criticized him, and doubted him, Moses remained humble before God. Humility is a secret to greatness. God often lifts up those who refuse to lift themselves up. 4. Faith in impossible situations. One of the most dramatic moments in Moses' life happened when the Israelites were trapped between the Egyptian army and the sea. In front of them was the Red Sea. Behind them were Pharaoh's soldiers. It looked like the end. But Moses chose faith instead of fear. He lifted his staff, trusted God's word, and the sea divided. This event is known as the parting of the Red Sea. Faith turns impossible situations into miracles. 5. Dependence on God's wisdom. The final secret of Moses' power was his dependence on God's guidance. Leading millions of people through the wilderness was not easy, but Moses constantly sought God's direction. God gave him laws, wisdom, and leadership strategies that helped guide the nation of Israel. One of the greatest moments was when Moses received the 10 Commandments. These commandments became the moral foundation for generations. True power comes when we rely on God's wisdom instead of our own understanding. So what made Moses rich and powerful? Not gold, not armies, not political power. His strength came from 5 secrets: intimacy with God, obedience, humility, faith, and dependence on God's wisdom. These same principles can transform your life today. If you apply these secrets, God can raise you up in ways you never imagined. Call to action. If this message blessed you, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs encouragement today. And in the comments, tell me which of these 5 secrets do you want to apply in your life starting today. Remember this: when you walk with God like Moses did, your life will never remain the same.